Hey, what are you doing in there? You searching for the last ravioli? Figures. Every November, our family makes 50 dozen of those wonderful pasta pockets. So why don't you join me in the kitchen and let's get started. It's the Tiburzi Test Kitchen. It all starts the day before, where we crock pot beef roast and a pork roast. When complete, we place in the fridge, make sure that we save the juices, and we'll see them later. The next morning, we start with the dough. Now, depending on how much you need, you might need to double the recipe. We separate the dough into usable proportions, lightly oil them, and place them in the fridge for a couple hours. While that's happening, we go back, we grind up the roasts, add some garlic, onion, Parmesan cheese, some of those juices, and frozen spinach. Make sure you drain all that water out of this frozen spinach and it's defrosted. Mix it all up and your meat mixture is ready to go. Now we grab a piece of the dough, give it some flour, put it through the pasta machine at setting 2. We may do this one more time, but then it's off to setting 5. Now I give myself enough dough to cover 2 ravioli trays. This allows for massive ravioli output and quick cooking times. Flouring that ravioli tray is a helpful tool, as well as keeping the meat mixture a spoonful or less. Once all the meat is placed into the pockets, repeat the rolling process to make another pasta sheet, dip your fingers in some water and follow it along every edge. Place on top, gently roll and then firmly roll to break the raviolis apart. We place them on a cookie sheet, and that's why we do it in November, because the outside deck, the garage, it's all a big freezer. Once raviolis are flash frozen, I put them in Ziploc bags, about a dozen each, and freeze them for the year. And that's good eating on the Tiburzi Test Kitchen.